Hello, it's Writer Wednesday, and today we're going to talk about self-care for writers, artists, NaNoWriMo. It could be any project, and especially the big ones that you have as a creator. One of the things that you have to do, I think, first and foremost, is prioritize your health. Make your health a priority. Your mental and physical health, in order to make sure that you take care of yourself during something like NaNoWriMo. One, you need to stay hydrated. I say that as I drink coffee. But what I have been trying to do, I was doing this last year for NaNoWriMo as well, is drinking, when I get up in the morning, drinking a bottle of water, then drinking coffee, and then every cup of coffee that I have, drinking a bottle of water. And then later throughout the day, I don't drink caffeinated coffee after like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. I do love my coffee, y'all. I do love my coffee. And I could drink it literally all the time. I don't drink soda anymore, so no more Dr. Peppers. And I feel a lot better having cut out soda. So I drink juice, water, milk, coffee, and green tea. I do drink hot tea, but I drink cold green tea with ginseng and honey. And then the rest of the time, like I said, I sometimes in the evenings I'll have a cup of hot tea with honey. Sometimes I'll have juice. Sometimes I'll have water. And on occasion, when I really want some coffee, I'll drink some decaf coffee. I'm probably going to be drinking quite a bit of decaf coffee in the evenings when I am writing in November. But the one thing I have done differently, or I should say I'm going to do differently this time around, is stopping. I'm setting an alarm on my phone for 11 o'clock in the evening, and by 11:30 I'm going to have it wrapped up so I can be in the bed by 12. I want to be up by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning every morning so I can be writing. My goal is to get 7 or 8 hours sleep every night, so that way I tend to flip-flop back and forth, and I've finally gotten on a go to bed at night, get up in the morning routine. It developed over the week I was in the hospital with my mom because the nurses changed shifts at 7 a.m. So I've been getting up by 7 a.m. pretty much, I think, every morning. There have been a few mornings where I've woken up at like 8 or 9, but most of the time I'm up. And those are the mornings when I've been up a little later. Get enough sleep, stay hydrated, take breaks. And one of the great things about taking a break is, one, you're getting up out of the chair, you're walking around, you're getting your circulation and your blood flowing. 2, you can get outside, get you some vitamin D, get you some sunshine, change your environment, take a walk, get you some exercise. I highly recommend that. It also stimulates thought and imagination, and you can come up with really great ideas when you're taking walks or taking showers. I get a lot of ideas when I take showers. One of the good things that you can do to help with self-care is to prepare meals ahead of time if you can. Make some meals ahead, pop them in the freezer. That way you have meals ready, and all you have to do is heat them up, because you're going to need to make sure you eat your meals and don't skip meals. That's another thing. Sit up straight when you're writing. A lot of us tend to slouch. We're like this. Sit up straight, stretch. You can do it when you're in the chair. You can do it, get up out of the chair and stretch. I get up every morning and I stretch. It's the first thing I do before I even get out of the bed. Before I even get out of the bed, good, I'm stretching. The next thing I do is grab a bottle of water and do my morning pages. Trying to do that every morning. Sometimes I just grab the bottle of water. Sometimes I don't grab the bottle of water because it's usually right there, but I don't grab the bottle of water until I'm in the kitchen, and then I'm grabbing the bottle of water as I make coffee. And then as the coffee's brewing, I'm drinking my water, and then once the coffee's done, then I'm getting my morning pages out most of the time, and I'm a little bit more awake and aware, and morning pages are supposed to be that like more stream of consciousness, and the more awake I am, the less stream of consciousness it is. I think I've covered most everything except this last part. We have a wonderful writing community. We really do. You can look up hashtag AuthorTube. You can look up hashtag WriteTube. You can look up hashtag WriteStuff. You can go to the NaNoWriMo forums. You can go to the NaNoWriMo Facebook group. I have my own NaNoWriMo Facebook group. I have a journaling community, which actually it's not a journaling community anymore. It's everything creative. It's any kind of creativity thing. It's called Journey with Burgess, and it's a Facebook group for everything creative, writing, art, DIY projects, crocheting, knitting, quilting. I don't care what you post pictures of. You can post pictures if you're a photographer. I like all of that stuff because it inspires and motivates in a variety of different ways, and I really enjoy all of that because I dabble in a lot of creative things. But there's a lot in the group about journaling and a lot in the group about art. Um, I'm looking forward to more and more writing stuff. So yeah, now that it's NaNoWriMo, I'm hoping some of my writers in the group will post more stuff about writing. I think it's terrific that we have so many different kinds of creative people in the group. So that's use those things to help, because sometimes we're going to get stuck. Sometimes we're just going to need somebody to talk to. Sometimes it's interesting and motivating and inspiring to watch somebody else. I love the hashtag Project WriteTube videos. Tamara's done an excellent job again of coordinating everybody to do all kinds of videos to help. And sometimes I need a break from writing, and I'll watch BookTube, or I'll watch journaling videos, or I'll watch planning videos. Yeah, take breaks, read a book. Be careful. I'm going to be careful about saying like watch a TV show or watch Netflix or Hulu, because then I get sucked in, and I don't. If you're like me, you might fall down that rabbit hole as well. But I do try to take 30-minute breaks sometimes where I read a book, and I read something that has nothing to do with what I'm writing. It's not a writing book. It's just for pure enjoyment, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. There are a lot of fiction books and nonfiction books that I'm interested in right now. I'm reading a book about artist rituals, how all different kinds of artists, what they did, their routines. That was suggested by one of y'all, and I'm actually loving that book. It's been very insightful. I'm also reading The Wind Through the Keyhole. I need to finally finish that book by Stephen King. And for writing, I like this book to kind of, if I want to read something that's writing related. I love his sense of humor, and I love how this book is written. It makes me laugh, and yet it has really great advice about writing, and it's helps, get me out of that so serious, intense, oh, I've got to get this done, oh, I've got to get this done, and then it helps my mind relax, but it's really good food for thought, and really good for a laugh at the same time. No, he's not paying me to say that. So that's my writing advice for self-care. Like I said, just take care of you. Take care of you during NaNoWriMo and during any other major creative project. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.